Oh. It's okay. All right. Oh, God. I'm all bunched up and shit. There we go. I'm just going to sit here for a little bit and wait and see if anybody comes in. Yep. Yep. Yeah, let me know where you're watching me from and how you found us. Hello, 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 Rebecca. How are you doing tonight? Where are you coming from? We are Seattle-ish. We're just kind of giving people a chance to come in. And then we'll get started here. I am on a tear tonight. I am furious. Oh, and how did you find us? Just out of curiosity. Ah, Bangladesh. Awesome. No Sultan. Nice. Oh, hello, Luna. Sweet. Fun times. It has been a day, hasn't it? Hello, everybody. Namaste, all. Welcome. Hello. Sound off in the comments in the chat where y'all are coming from, how you found us, and we will go ahead and start chit-chatting at y'all here. Welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Good evening, my moon keepers and truth seekers. Welcome to our first Midnight Mass, where we reflect together, bearing witness to the events shaping our collective soul and our shared future. Tonight's circle is held in remembrance and in inquiry for Renee Nicole Good. Her name is one that must be spoken today. Her life is one that deserves dignity. She was taken from this world today. So, who was she? One moment. Ah, hello. All right, so who was Renee Nicole Good? Well, she was a 37-year-old poet, a writer, a mother, a partner, neighbor, and a voice in her community. She was described by her mother as compassionate, loving, and devoted, someone who had spent her life caring for others. She had a 6-year-old child, a young human who will now grow up without either parent because he lost his father in 2023. On social media, she described herself in her own words as a poet and writer and wife and mom and shitty guitar strummer from Colorado experiencing Minneapolis, Minnesota. This, my friends, was a person with a life. She had dreams, a creative heart, friends, family. She was not just a statistic. Early this morning in Minneapolis, Minnesota, Renee was shot and killed by an ICE agent during a federal immigration enforcement operation. Federal officials, including Department of Homeland Security leadership and the White House, have said that the agent acted in self-defense, claiming that Renee's vehicle posed a threat. Local leaders and multiple eyewitnesses, including people who have seen the video footage of the shooting, me included, tell a different story, that Renee was trying to depart the situation and was not attacking anyone when she was shot. The incident took place just blocks from where George Floyd was killed in 2020, a very painful echo that is fueling outrage and grief across the country and across the city. In Minneapolis and beyond, people have taken to the streets, lighting candles, laying flowers, and calling out for justice. I was just before we went live watching another creator's video saying that there are over 10,000 people in Minneapolis alone. Vigils have become calls to action against ICE operations and, in many cases, against federal tactics that people say are not just enforcement but violence. Violence against communities and families. Protests have also rippled out to places like San Fran and other cities where people are chanting 3 words: say her name. Mayor Jacob Fry of Minneapolis has publicly called ICE's actions reckless and demanded their departure from the city. Minnesota's governor has taken steps toward preparing the National Guard in the wake of this shooting. Now, clearly this moment has become larger than one life, because when a life is taken in such a way, it ripples outward. It is the butterfly effect, and it calls us all to reckon. Now, right now, this is a moment of grief and collective questioning. What the happened? What does it mean when someone in a community, someone with loved ones, with stories, and with art in their soul, is killed by a federal agent in the name of enforcement? Tonight, let's breathe into the gravity of what it means to value every fucking life, not only in principle, but in practice, in policy, and in how we treat one another as human beings sharing this earth. Renee Nicole Good's life and her tragic death remind us that every human being has inherent dignity and a story worth honoring. A mother, a writer, a friend, a child of someone's mother. The number of things I share in common with this woman. So tonight, as we hold space together under the moon and the quiet hum of midnight, I invite you all to reflect on what it means to show up for each other, how we honor the humanity of those lost to such senseless violence, and what part you can play in shaping a more compassionate world. Hold Renee's name in your heart. Let it be a reminder of the fragility and the sacredness of every human life. May we never forget her story. May we find ways to turn sorrow into resolve, and may love always be our guiding light. Hey, I am a veteran of our military service here in the United States, and I am shocked. I am appalled. I am sickened by what has been happening in the first 7 days of the new year. Yeah. Thank you, Anastasia. Hello. Wondering what Drew is getting at. This is not the country I fought for. I'll just say it that way. I have no words right now. Okay. Aha. We have unmuted. Hello. Oh, maybe not. I can hear you talking in the other room, but I cannot hear you. Aha. Yep. We're just kind of chilling out here. I see you on the on the laptop. That is a very cool profile picture, by the way. I am saddened by the things that we are seeing. Hoy. Yeah. So I have someone in voice chat via Discord in my ear. I think the man behind the curtain is working on patching it in so that it's audible to everyone. All right, I thought so. I am angry. I am frustrated. I am disappointed. I have no words. I truly have no words for any of this, and it is just horrific. I come from a military and a law enforcement family, and and it's rare for me to be speechless and lacking words. I'm great with words. I have none today. I truly don't have any. I cannot make sense of any of this. I've watched the video. I have watched the video multiple times today now, and I just I am nauseated. I am horrified. And just watching the video also, the reactions of the people around them. I mean, yes, they were horrified, but it was also... I got the feeling they weren't exactly shocked by it happening. Well, or they were, but they were... You know what I mean? It's become... It's almost expected that this shit's gonna happen. And that, I think, is part of what scares me and saddens me the most, is that this was even somewhat anticipated. And the spin job they were doing immediately afterward. I mean, I don't get it. Normally, I want to talk about something chipper and happy and nice and fun when I'm doing my lives, but this one, I can't. There's just no. I would like to say, how did we get here? But hey, Godzilla, we're talking about the incident in Minnesota this morning. And just her name is something that we need to be remembering. Her name is Renee Nicole Good. She was a mother, she was a daughter, she was a friend, a cousin, a poet, a musician, an artist. She was a person who deserved so much better than what happened. And the part that scares me the most is knowing that the man who took her life will never pay any kind of consequences for it. That's what gets me here. I want to rage. I want to be raging and angry and frothing at the mouth because I'm so furious. I'm numb. And knowing that the fascist Cheeto sitting in the White House and fucking puppy murderer is lauding him as a hero. They are lauding this man as a hero and saying he's lucky to be alive when he fucking walked away from the incident unscathed. He might have a bruise on his shin. And a 6-year-old boy is now an orphan. That's the part that is killing me. That little boy lost his daddy in 2022, 23 when he was 3 years old. And now he's lost his mother. That poor kid. She was a 30-something white woman, American citizen, 37-year-old white woman, American citizen, who was an observer, a legal observer. And first they started screaming at her to get out of there and move the car. And she waved them around her. One of the vehicles went around her, zero issue. And the other one slammed on its brakes. Two guys bailed out and started advancing on her car, her vehicle. And at first they're screaming at her to get out of here. Then they start yelling at her to get out of the vehicle. And one of the guys walks up and starts yanking on the door handle, trying to open the door to her car so he can drag her out. That is the one who decided to somewhat move in front of her vehicle and take action that should never have been taken. And they're saying it was legal, it was justified because she was trying to run them over. She backed up so that she had room to maneuver around them. And her wheels were turned away from them before she started accelerating. They could easily have stepped out of the way of the vehicle because it was moving that slowly. Hell, even my fat disabled ass could move faster than that car was moving. And they decided to claim that she was threatening them. Swear to God, I just saw the cat. I don't know what to say. Here we are, the 7th of January, the end of the first week of the new year. We're supposed to all be enjoying the fact that it's a new year, a new start, and getting ourselves, geared up for the year ahead. And my birthday starts with Caracas being bombed. Caracas, Venezuela. And now this. Where the fuck can this year go? It sure as the hell can't go any further down, I don't think. I'm afraid that now that I've said that, he's going to figure out a way to take us deeper. But Jiminy Christmas. Knew that was coming. Hold on. Okay. Hold on. Come here. All right. Come here. I got yours. Getting yelled at. There. Sorry, someone has opinions. Oh, schmoopy. Schmoopy doopy boopy. Where did I set it? I must have knocked it down again, Kit Kat. I'll find it later. Oh, I have Nip. I was going to give him some Nip to chill out here. Yes. Please do kitty ASMR, sweetheart. He's purring at us. I have no words. I truly don't. I have grandchildren who are not even 2 months old yet. And I am terrified of what world we've brought them into. I genuinely am. I can understand why some of my brothers and sisters in arms have left the country because they don't feel safe. And I can't say that I blame them. I just... We're supposed to be celebrating new beginnings and a fresh start, and this is what we get. That's what I'm stuck on right now. Hi. There you go, Kit Kat. You had a hair on your nose. Yep. Nobody wants to listen to me rant about, the stupidity of the current administration yet again. But hey. I don't know. What do you think, Fuzzy Butt? What do you think, Mr. Fuzzy Butts? Yeah, I know. I see the hearts. Thank you. I'm not sure who you are, but thank you. I can't get over the fact that the way she described herself. I've described myself in much the same way on social media a few times. But damn. I don't know. Maybe I'm just getting old and maybe I'm stupid, but what do you think, Fuzzbutt? I feel like I'm missing something, I just, the number of people who are blaming her and saying she deserved what she got, and I've watched the video. I'm a cop's kid. But I cannot personally imagine taking another life unless mine was genuinely in danger. Oh, I know they're looking for any excuse to pull a few rounds off. I mean... And I know I know that they want to make us seem like the violent and evil ones, and they're saying that she was a violent protester, or that she was at the violent riot that was taking place. Have y'all seen the videos? Have y'all seen the videos to know just how violent it was? I have seen more violence in a fucking mosh pit. I've seen more violence in a daycare center with the toddlers. But I don't know. I don't get it. I really don't. But I'm pretty sure that's partly because I'm not an inherently violent person. Thank you, Sweet Pea. That's kind of what I'm thinking. And they say we're the ones who don't live in reality. I know that with the Reich, or right, everything is a projection and every accusation is actually a confession, but I don't know. And I think part of what scares me the most is knowing that of my family of origin, I am the only one who is not on that side. And I can only imagine, and easily imagine at this point, having grown up with them, what they would be saying to me right now if they could hear what I'm saying. And it scares me. I don't know. People, it doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense to me. What about you, Kit Kat? You just want your nip and your scritchies, huh? There's a cat on the desk just below the camera. Yeah. Okay. Does he want to talk? Okay. That works. That's fine. Roger that. That makes sense. I have the man behind the curtain, the Technomancer, in an earbud here. We are in a Discord voice chat in our Discord server, and one of the Witchlings is listening backstage as well. I am fine with that. Trying to see if somebody will do some ASMR for us. But he seems more intent on snuggling down onto the desk mat instead of coming and putting his 2 cents worth into the mic like he normally does. Hey, Yosh. He's a good cat. He knows we're upset today. Oh. Hey, Mike. It would be my oldest now popping into the chat. We are catching the person who just popped into chat. Yep, we're doing Midnight Mass at the moment. I am live, and we are talking about the incident in the Midwest today. Yeah, don't have the audio piped in yet. But we are currently talking about the woman who was assassinated by an ICE agent today. I have no fucking words. Also, fair warning, I swear like the sailor I once was, if a well-placed F-bomb bothers you, you might want to scroll on. You right? Is that right? Oh. Yeah, there's nobody chatting with us, but there's a couple of people listening, so I'm not terribly worried. Yup. Yup. Yes, new event. Hi, kiddo. Not like I didn't already say hi to you in my ear, but that's okay. Will you please not try to clear the desk? I would greatly appreciate it if you would not try to sweep my desk off. Yeah. Put your 2 cents worth in, kid. I know you've got some. Or if you even know what's going on. Because I know you don't follow the news much. Oh. He kerplopped. That would be a fuzzy butt. We are currently talking about the woman who was killed in Minneapolis this morning by ICE agents. Yep, talking about the news. I want to rage and I want to be angry about this, but I'm just sad. You know, Bryson, I'm not exactly in disagreement there. Bob Ross's ghost for 2028. Happy little accidents. Yes. Yeah, just make them all little birdies. Happy little birds. Basically. Yeah, I'm not surprised you hadn't heard about it, kid. Yup. Yup. It's a bad day, isn't it, fuzzy butts? You know, do me a favor. Can you aim the camera down a little bit so they're going to think I'm crazy anyway, but at least they can see what I'm talking to in the baby talk. Freaking men, Bryson, the 24-hour news cycle. CNN, as awesome as it can be, has been a big, big part of the downfall of our country here. Because it's courtesy of the 24-hour news cycle. Well, not 24-hour news cycle, but the 24-hour news, that people think kidnappings are more frequent than they are. And all of that stupid shit. Hey, Alicia. We're just kind of chit-chatting. He is laying on the desk. Well, at least they can see his snoot. There we go. I'm petting the kitty, and I'm talking to him, and I tend to talk to my cat in baby talk. So I kind of wanted you guys to be able to see what I was talking to, as opposed to really knowing that I'm insane. I am, but for different reasons than talking to my cat. Right, Kit Kat? He's a very good cat. And then, thank you. That's okay, babe. The members only already are familiar with the furry overlord, so we're not going to worry too much about them. Right? He's loafed. He's loafed. He's got the little paws curled in. He's so cute. Oh, yay. Yes. This is Chief Purball McFuzzbutt. He is 10 years old. He is my buddy, my companion, my pal. He is named Chief because I'm a Navy veteran. And my husband's ex-wife, don't ask, named my dog Sergeant because apparently it is a family name in my husband's family. And I decided my cat was going, family name in her family. And I decided my cat was going to outrank the dog. I am Seattle adjacent. I'm in the Pacific Northwest. I use the Seattle VA hospital. And so my kitty had to outrank the dog. And they are bestest buddies. But this cat absolutely adores the pit bull Malamute girl that we have. Yeah, if you want to chime in on the voice and be audible on the stream, we'll bring you in. Unless you want to wait until you're off work to do that. I can understand that. Yeah, we've scheduled our conversation here for 2 hours. Might be longer, might be shorter. Depends on how much conversation we get going. Ooh, from India. What part of India, Alicia? I have friends in Mumbai. I have to think for a second every now and again. And yes, I am aware Mumbai is a huge city. Okay. Oh, we have other people in that area that are regular witchlings. Yay. Uttar Pradesh. I recognize it. One of these days I will get to Italy. India. I've been to Italy. I will get there someday. Yeah. Oh. Hee hee. Yeah. He's a fuzzy butt. He's a fuzzy butt. No, I have not been to India yet. It is on my bucket list. I want to do India and I want to do Bali and a couple of other places. Well, then get going. Go back to work. Check in when you're done, when you're on your next break or when you're headed home. Love you. Yes, thanks for stopping in, kid. Mikado is my oldest. He's one of my mods. He's my oldest son. Really good person, but he is at work, and I don't want to interfere with him at work. I don't know that I know some Sanskrit, not Hindi. Want to learn it though. I am a yoga instructor, have my 200-hour certification, working towards 300. And even though, I look like Casper, I am not your stereotypical American yogi. I despise the fact that it has been whitewashed. I despise the fact that it has been so completely westernized, and that most people, when they think yoga, they think the asana. And you know, the great pictures of someone standing in Lord of the Dance pose on the edge of a cliff. You will never catch me doing that, by the way. I do not care how good my balance is. No, thank you. So one of the things I want to do is remind people and teach people over here that there are 7 other limbs to yoga. My favorite being the yamas and the niyamas. I am going to be doing deep dives into those in the near future. I have done a couple of deep dives on my blog, but I mean, it's so fascinating and so cool. But I'm also a history geek. And so being able to dive into the Upanishads and the Bhagavad Gita and some of the others, I also have access to a translation of the sutras. So, hey, Piper. Where are you from, Piper? We are Seattle adjacent here. Are you going to start snoring soon, buddy? I think you are. Every witch has her familiar. I have my black cat here. He's a happy boy. Oh, but I am so not okay. Thank you, awesome sauce. I thought that was this hand sanitizer that's been hanging out in my stuff. It's actually the Benadryl. Yeah, it's hand sanitizer, I'm pretty sure. You don't want the Benadryl spray, fuzzy butts. I appreciate that, though, awesome sauce. Okay, I don't know. It's either that or a massage oil. I got the forehead. Sorry. I know better. Damn. They missed they missed Mike. I am so not childless. I have 3 human children that I birthed. I have 3 others that call me mom. I have grandchildren. And yes, I have furry children as well. Yes, you do, huh? You're a good boy. Furry little demon. Just kind of chilling out here because it has been a hell of a day, hasn't it, y'all? Who, what, huh? What did I miss? Uh-oh. Oh, there we go. Oh. Hello, Daniel, and we have a Raymond. I see that. Men can't have babies. Well, no shit, Sherlock. No roaches. I got my pens. No roaches. Yep, there's that puppy. I know. Trust me. No. Oh, hey, there's a puppy over there. Nope. Who's my favorite doctor? Tennant. With 4 being... Well, I like Tennant, I like Matt Smith, I like Chris Eccleston, but I really like the 4th Doctor. He's pretty fucking cool, too. Yes, it is a Lisa Frank blanket. Puppy is my companion when I'm doing my daily divinations. He whispers secrets in my ear. No, I'm not that stupid, my friend. I may be dumb, but I ain't stupid. I'm well aware that my voice is annoying. You should hear me sing. It's much better. Let me see, guys.
Hasta la vista.
I'm only half gay,
baby.
my friend. I've had more het passing relationships than non. Have 3 children who are 27, 24, and 22. So, we're doing pretty good. Yes, we are, huh? Yeah. And you missed the big brother who just moved out. No clue. And no, I was never a teacher, so yes, Isabella, I'm well aware of that. I was baptized into the Episcopal Church, walked away from the church at 18 and became a witch. Been a practicing witch for the better part of 30 years now. Next month. God, does not feel like it's been 30 years. Anyway, moving mouse, by the way. Alonze, yes! Oh, yes. I actually have... Oh, the other chat can see it, not you. I have 4, the TARDIS, 10, one of the characters that I can't remember. And then I have River and Rory hiding here in my office. I don't know where my stuffed TARDIS that makes noise went to. Oh, there we go. Now you can kind of see him, and you can see Charmander too. Yep. All right, so we have this little dude. I cannot for the life of me remember who this is. 4 is hiding behind him. The TARDIS is hiding behind Squirtle. 10 was hiding behind nail polish. River and Rory are on the other bookshelf. No, that's not I might be a Cyberman. Might be a Cyberman, but I cannot forking remember. Yeah. Charmy's been hanging on my microphone thing for a while. That's interesting, considering my house doesn't smell like it. We're pretty careful with him. The dogs, on the other hand, we won't go there. Dude, that is one of the creepiest episodes, but I love it. If I remember right, didn't we also meet Captain Jack in that ep? Considering Lucifer is a Christian creation and not my religion, Are you my mummy? Ha! Oh God, I used to love Alvin so much. Demons love us. Well, what's my favorite genre of what? Because we have genres of books, movies, TV, music. I mean, thank you. Of music. Ooh, it's a toss-up between 80s and 90s pop and 80s and 90s country, because that's what I grew up listening to. My incubator toured with a country band doing the USO circuit in the late 60s. So I grew up listening to country music. Still listen to it occasionally, but my older brothers listened to pop and a little bit of rock in the 80s, so yeah. Do I like anime? Some. I'm not as into it as my kids are, but because of them, I do know some of it. Thank you, Raven. I actually kind of like living in the inside of a Pepto-Bismol bottle. For God so loved the world, he gave his only begotten Son, so that whosoever shall believeth in him shall have everlasting life. Or, beloved, let us love one another, for love is of God, and anyone who loveth is born of God and knoweth not. He who loveth not knoweth not God, for God is love. Just the one. Oh, okay. He who loveth not, knoweth not God, for God is love. Beloved, first John 4:7 and 8. First dog died. That was good. All right. Boink. My favorite song. Yes. Honestly, I think my favorite song is probably Paco Bell's Canon. Fur-Elise is a close second. Ode to Joy is up there as well. If you want non-classical, that takes a lot more thought because I love so much music. I am a musician. So, but music was my life prior to the military, and then the military ruined my body, did a number on my mind, and I had absolutely zero desire to do any kind of schooling after I got home. Yes. Another one I like, I grew up listening to the Bach Gounod Ave Maria, so Bach's Prelude in C. That one's pretty popular in my head, too. Well, hello. What are you doing down there, buddy? No, my grandparents were. Technically, I am Desert Storm. Thank you, Tree Guy. Isn't it? 9. Last time I counted, I was at 9. I play, my primary instruments are flute, piccolo, oboe, and alto sax. Barry sax coming up next. And then my others are the other 2 saxophones, a little bit of piano, a little bit of guitar, a little bit of percussion. I used to be able to play Wipeout really well. Haven't done that in a while. 48 as of 3 days ago. Yes. A friend of mine, a very dear friend, was a fucking genius on the pianos. Autistic, yes. And ADHD. I love the screen name. 48. Just turned. So I'm trying to adjust to saying I am 48. I have kids who are in their late, well, my oldest is 27, youngest is 22, and the one in the middle is 24. Still can't believe it's been, my youngest is old enough to drink, and my youngest is my middle is damn near a quarter of a century. Kaipo was one of, Amadeo says Kaipo is one of his favorite animes. Coolio. I have a feeling. Have not done my Bible in a while. Pretty sure I know which one we're doing. Oh. Okay. Yeah, no, it is. Excuse you. Okay, it's not gonna get any softer, sweetheart. Just lay down, okay? RTS? Yes, he is observing Tooker's doing his thing. You can't go that way. Yes, it is very much his show. He typically pops up when I'm doing the Goddess of the Day during my divination show. But yeah, he's we call him the furry overlord for a reason. He's generally a benevolent furry overlord, but he is a furry overlord. Oh, Mom found a good spot in your ear. Well, this guy kind of was a rescue, sort of. Hold on, he wants down. So the way we acquired this little guy, who is not so little, he's a quarter Maine Coon. His biological mother belongs to my non-biological daughter, and when I found out that Ghosty was pregnant again, I said, hey, if there's a black kitten in that litter, I lay claim. A few weeks later, I got a phone call saying she had a black one. You still want it? And I went, hell yes. And so he was born September 20th, I believe it was, because little brother's birthday is the 21st. And he came home with us at Thanksgiving. Hey, President. Thank you, Buttery Bread. That's kind of an interesting name. Am I multilingual? Not fluently. I know. I know. I used to be relatively fluent in Spanish, but I stopped using it regularly about 30 years ago, and I've lost more of it than I want to admit. However, having had a wonderful family move in next door that speaks fluent Spanish, I am picking it back up. I used to know a little bit of Russian as well. In my hometown, you were either Mexican or Russian, or you were very much a minority. I was neither. But yeah, I used to be able to understand more Russian. Do I have a lot of cats? No, you saw the one and only in the house. We have 3 doggos. Oh, thank you, President. My munchkin was learning Japanese at one point. I don't know if they have kept up with their studies. My oldest wants to learn Japanese and French because his future wife is half French, half Japanese. So, yeah, both. My fucking dog, she will respond to me yelling "niet" at her faster than she responds to "no." It's glorious and hilarious. But then that would be my dumb blonde. I love her. I have been a practicing witch for the better part of 30 years. I am within 6 weeks of that 30-year anniversary. God! Does not feel like it's been 6 years, 30 years. How? How am I pushing 50 years old when I feel like I'm still 30-something? Don't want to be 20. No. I was 18 years old when I set my feet onto the path I'm on, and I just turned 48. A white hat witch. I am a do no harm but take no shit kind of witch. Hey, Isabel, good to see ya. There is no black magic, white magic, although I like the white hat witch description. Magic is just in energy and intent. It's what you do with it that matters. Hey, honey. Sorry, I forgot you're in my ear too. Hey, honey. Am I a witch? Or did you build the circle in the backyard for me for no fucking reason? I was baptized into the Episcopal Church. My priest told me that he really thought I would do better if I set my feet upon the path I'm on. So, sorry. Oh, I suspect Bazooka thinks you're not real, babe. I actually thought about becoming a nun at one point. I really did. Oh. Warn me before you do that. You just scared the hell out of me. Did you
Rude.
mute? There you go.
Bye-bye.
Oh, That sounds interesting. By the way, no, actually it wouldn't. My grandfather was a priest. His sister was going to become a nun. I know what it would have entailed. And I ended up joining the military instead. Probably would have been better off if I'd gone to the convent. Might have avoided the incident that happened in a school. But hey. Spam Jesus. Yeah. Oh, honey, I've never been scared of hell. Thank you, Claudia. I took an oath to support and defend the Constitution of the United States of America against all enemies, foreign and domestic. Dude, we know hell is not what we think. To be honest, that's true too. What most people think of as hell, though, comes from Dante, not the Bible. And we all know Dante's Inferno is just Bible fanfic. I mean, and even the Bible doesn't even describe what we call Satan. Excuse me. What we call Satan is, again, Dante's Inferno. You know, the red skin with the horns and the cloven feet. Yeah, that is totally Dante, not the Bible. But, you know, most people today don't know that shit. I know it because I grew up with a fucking expert theologian who taught me shit. God, I miss him. Don't miss asking him for help with math homework, though. That was always a mistake. Anyway, sorry. We are talking about anything, everything, and nothing in between. I don't know. Essentially, yes. Basically, yep, Sojourner, you're absolutely correct. Thank you, Swan Song. They came from Zenny. Dude. I'm not even sure who that is right off, so. Just don't step on the ducks. Really, guys? Anyway. No! I don't do tongue twisters on demand. Thank you very much. Well, let's see. If hell is a greedful place with great stuff. I was a radioman in the United States Navy. Let's see. I went in right after RMs and DPs combined and became RMs. And then about a year-ish after I got out, we became ITs. And I know that we became ITs because, well, I was married to a shipmate who went to A school with me, and he called me and said, hey, guess what just happened? What's up, Jaeger? I'm not going to disagree with the possibility of hell being just an endless void. If I could go back and talk to my ancestors, what is one question you might ask them? How far back, ancestors, are we talking? Because to me, ancestors could be anything from my grandparents on back. If I had the opportunity to sit down and talk to my grandparents, I have a lot of things I'd love to talk to them about. Beyond that, I kind of wouldn't mind talking to the ancestors who emigrated to the States, find out why they moved here. Going further back, I want to talk to the Pendragons. Just for shiggles. Why do I have the damn song from Kids Praise in my head again? Heaven is a wonderful place. filled with glory and grace. I actually did not make it out to the fleet. I was assaulted on active duty and got the boot during Clinton's downsizing of the United States military. They diagnosed me with a non-existent personality disorder because it was a misdiagnosis of CPTSD, and decided my mental health or my health care was going to cost the Navy too much money, and they did not bother looking at the fact that I was already married to a fellow sailor. C'est la vie. Thank you, Carrot. Here's the best part. I got kicked out. He got to retire as a chief after 20 years. That was glorious. I have an RE3G code, which means I would require far too many waivers for me to re-enlist. Not to mention, the DID would probably disqualify me right off the bat, because I shouldn't have been able to get into the military with it. We just didn't know it existed yet. I am not complaining. I have yet to complain. Have I complained about anything, babe? Or have I just stated a few facts? Dude, you scrolled into my stream. You can scroll on. I am not holding you hostage. Not yet. That is a very good question, Sojourner. Any nerds here? I prefer geek, thank you. Hey, Andrew. I'm Seattle-ish. Which song? Oh, boy. Free tax money for life. Oh, God. Space Needle is absolutely amazing. Oh, hell no. You're gonna go bye-byes. Okay. No. Actually, I'd go back if I had the opportunity. I straight up would. Oh, fuck. Yeah. I actually a couple of times talked to my older brother to see what it would take to get my waivers. Can I cast spells? Yes. Do it on a regular. Well, you're the one who just said... Anyways. Never mind. They aren't. See, I really got to start reading who's saying shit, but... Oh, we actually started that out, and that's how we started this stream, Andrew. I am fucking speechless. Very, very upset and very... I want to rage, but I can't. Because it just... There is so much I'm burnt out. And that's the sad part. Only real men join the Navy. Okie dokie. No, you do know what that song and Down Periscope are, right? Oh my God. Imagine sitting in a fucking movie theater with like 8 other sailors watching the Kelsey Grammer movie Down Periscope. Best night of my life, but that's beside the point. Yes, Chris, I actually... Baby. You know what? The medallion that you guys can see hanging on the black t-shirt behind me is the Women Veterans Memorial in Washington, D.C. That is from a woman putting her name on that memorial, and the reason I have it is because I am the only other female sailor in the family. My grandmother gave that to me. And let's see, I met my former best friend while we were both on active duty. Let's see, Marvel, although my favorite superhero is actually Supergirl and Superman, for reasons I will not go into, just they're valid. But I absolutely love God, I love Marvel. Iron Man is awesome. And Robert Downey Jr. being cast as Tony Stark was typecasting to a T. Just saying. TTRPG. I don't do TTRPGs, but I do. What did I do with my little mini dice? Fuck. I meant to put them into the dice bag and forgot, and now I don't know where they are. Shit. I lived with a GM who GM'd at least 2 D&D games, a Pathfinder game, and something else that I can't remember. Every week. Plus, every Wednesday he GM'd a D&D game for local teenagers, and that was awesome. Have a good one, Chris. Bishop Lucas. Is that Bishop Marvel's Bishop? Because it sounds familiar. Not entirely positive. Yes, Spider-Man is cool. I actually really like Miles Morales Spider-Man. Partly because he reminds me of my nephew, who is also half black, half Mexican. Very talented young artist. Anyway. Yes! Okay, yes. Oh, yes. Bishop is fucking awesome. He's the one that can absorb it and turn it back into, and shoot it back out through his gun. The black guy with the scar. With the M scar, if I remember right. I can see his face. Blue shirt, red scarf, mullet. But yes, I like Bishop. Very much like Bishop. Yeah, because Cable is the one that Josh Brolin is playing in the MCU. I know. I am aware of that, Bishop Tobler. We are talking a comic book character, my friend. Hey, Skywalker. Awesome name, by the way. Well, Bowman's closer to my actual age. I've got to take the bracelet off. I keep smacking my wrist into the desk and it hurts. There's a reason I don't wear bracelets often. If I had a superpower, what would it be? You would have control over time. Oh, God. What would I want? Kitty Pryde's powers are pretty cool. As are the Phoenix. But I would want to be able... I'd want Mystique's powers, I think. Because that would be cool. Whoops! Sorry about that, Blarvin. He hit the wrong person. That is true, too. That is true, too. I can understand that one. Have a good one, Carrot. Band-Aid van. I like that. EMTs rock. Just saying. EMTs are some of the best people. EMTs in Corman. Just saying. Yeah. The chat moves a little faster than the finger does occasionally. Our apologies, y'all. I only have one mod in here right now. If things get going really fast, I can get more. Why the... You scrolled into my stream, so you can scroll away. I am not holding anyone hostage here. I'm going to grab my water. That's a little better. Oh, wow, that's really cold. I didn't realize my room had gotten that cold. C'est la vie. Life goes on. Hello, world. Hello, my baby. Hello, my honey. Hello, my ragtime gal. Sorry, I will randomly burst into song. It entertains me endlessly. It was colder than I was anticipating it to be, so yes, I winced a little bit. I was not expecting it to taste like it was ice. No, I'm not quirky. I'm just weird. My favorite game. Oh, what kind of game? Because again, we have... Hey, Bean! Sorry. We have RPGs, we have video games, we have board games, we have card games. We have all sorts of games, so please. No, it is strawberry watermelon? Strawberry watermelon. Yes, it's stir Strawberry watermelon. Which trauma do you want me to talk about? I mean, for love, for fuck's sake. All right, game is game. I think if I had my way, I would probably play either Rummy Cube or Cribbage. Cribbage is fun. Love cribbage. But, again, cribbage ties me to my grandparents. Hey, German. This isn't my bedroom. This is my office. This is my office. I mean, come on. If it were my bedroom, you would think there'd be a bed somewhere in here. I have my stage behind me for doing yoga, but no beds. Yeah, that's what the man behind the curtain was just saying, Bean. Boring. It is very, very boring. Because somebody won't help me move the bed and the furniture out so we can paint it purple. Yeti Blue Nano? There is no excuse for me. What's your point? He's bitch... Oh, Blue Yeti Nano. I was right. Yay! He's bitching at me saying that he won't help me move the furniture out of there so I can paint it. Purple is our favorite color. Our house is actually purple on the outside. And we have a royal purple door. Love my house. Hey, Duval. Duval dress code. No, he actually very much loves me. That's why he won't let me do that, because we both know that if I were to paint the bedroom, it would probably set my asthma off again. Hey, Ashley. Thank you. No. Oh, God, no. No. He's like this big around, and I'm afraid if I sneeze, I'm going to break him. Are you in the... Okay, yeah. You're typing. That works. Man behind the curtain will tell you the specs on the mic. He's the one that bought it. How are you this morning, Bean? I know it's morning for you. You know what sucks? When we're on at the right time of night that my frame is off for the day and I can't just glance over and see what time it is. Because I forget that there is a fucking clock or timestamp in the chat. I do not have a fursona.
Excuse me, Billy. She did not lie about my weight. I am right here.
Hi, honey. Oof. Oh, yeah, it is Thursday, huh? Hopefully you have a good day at school, hon. We are very much a safe space for you, Duval. I'll leave that one to you, babe. Have fun. I'm just going to say he's very lucky your son is not in here because that boy would rip him a new one. Oh, that sounds awesome, Bowman.
Because I am not, I'm going to let you speculate because you're being respectful.
True. We appreciate respect here. Tall, not as skinny as he used to be, rather hairy, has had the nickname Sasquatch for years. Now he's just known as Renaissance Guy. And he was in here earlier. Damn it, I keep looking over at the frame expecting to see his picture and the frame turns itself off at 11. What part of Oregon, Swan Song? I'm from Woodburn. There are safe spaces here and there. I have family in Eugene. Sweet. My grands are in Eugene Springfield area. That is so cool. I love that area. I want to get home sometime soon. I have friends down there that I need to go see. I have brand new grandkids to go see. Of course, it's a Florida native. That's what I was saying. Yeah, my next thought though was the only black feet I would kiss would be Black Jesus, and he would laugh his ass off and tell me to get up. Now, I have brand new grands. I have twins that joined us on Veterans Day, and it is so awesome. I can't wait to go down and say hi to them. Yes, we are live, 36. No, I don't do wings. Excuse me. I don't, no. Chicken tendies, on the other hand, we might be able to talk. Dino nuggies? Hell yes. Yes, there are well, have a good one, Bowman. But see, we also have to stop and realize that there are 30 of us in this head, and the most dominant extras are a set of 4-year-old twins. Thank you, tacos. They came from Zenny. Ah, of course you do, Bean. So I am pretty sure that of my 3 children, I will probably get kids out of 1. Because my middle child has been adamant from the time they were very young that they were not having kids. My oldest may not be able to have kids. And the youngest, I'm not sure. But he is the most likely. Hey, Cat. Yeah, you should be. It's fucking late for you. It's almost 2 o'clock in the morning. Do I stream on email? No. This is my primary place. I am here Sunday through Thursday, 1:30 p.m., doing Dai's Daily Divination and Self-Care, where I pull tarot and oracle. We have a goddess of the day and a whole bunch of other fun stuff. Fridays, we do coffee and cues with the Yoga Witch, which is basically kind of what we're doing here. Saturday is my day off. That is when I get all of my other content set up for the week. We have 2 podcasts plus this now. Tuesday night, I have Bitch and Witch, which is when I take on current topics that have me piss the fluff off. And then Thursday is the Yoga Witch's Cauldron, where I just talk about stuff that pertains to my topic of the week. Thank you, Swan Song. Glad to see you. My brain is starting to glitch out. I am not caffeinated enough for this shit, y'all. And I think this one, nope, that one is not one of the caffeinated ones. Thank you. Thank you very much. Oh, shit. We have been here that long. How about them apples? Oh, Bean. Don't count on it. Oh, man. I was going to send you a link to the one that we have that is so freaking cool. But yes, cold brew set is nice. It could be the same one. I wouldn't be surprised. I forgot to tell Amy about it too, so Amy couldn't tell her. Yep. Got some apples from Walla Walla. Thank you, River. River Raven. Another raven. Nice. Oh, God. 28 toes. Oh, that is adorable. Polydactyl kitties are the best. Hey, Minnie, nice to see you too, hun. Yeah, what people don't realize is as a disabled veteran, the Navy put me on medications that caused me to gain weight, and now I can't get rid of it. I have literally been trying to shed like 100 pounds for 10 years. Can I do it? No. Can we fix it? No, we're fucked. Thank you, Tanzik. What part is lies? The fact that I've been trying for a decade to drop some of this excess weight, or the fact that the Navy did it to me? Oh, Vampy's streaming too. Oh, really? What were you doing at the VA, child? Okay, well, you know what I mean. You don't have to say but. Charlie Brown official, I like that one. What? What? Oh, no! What's up with Mom? I'm not morbidly. Obese, yes. Morbidly, no. There we go. Ha! Look, the VA app popped up finally. Oh, bronchitis is evil. I think that's what the kids had. How did the Navy do it? Well, let's see. The Navy triggered the PTSD that caused me to get put on to Depakote for 4 years. Thank you, Charlie Brown. You got new glasses. Yay, Minnie. At least you can see again, right? That's always fun. No, I do not. Fuck ice right now. Yeah, it didn't work. Did not work at all. I actually gained more weight on that shit. I was kind of pissed off about that. Uh-oh. He's typing. A baby vet. Baby vet? I'm confused. Not exactly difficult to do, but... Ah, yes. Thank you, Charlie Brown. You are awesome. Depakote did a number, though. Fucking hell. Better than lithium would have been, but Depakote was evil. The only plus to it was the lack of migraine headaches. What about a slide trombone? Okay, fine. It just... Depakote is well known for causing people to pack on the weight, and and then it takes forever to get rid of the weight, and then I ended up on gabapentin, which was just worse. Thank you, Bean. What did I do in the Navy? Okay, I went in as a radioman right after or right around the time that radium and the data processors combined into one rate. I managed to get through my A school as a radioman about a year after I got out of the Navy. No, wait. Might have been about a year and a half out after I got out. They decided no longer call us radiomen, and we are now ITs. Thank you, Sax Max. Yeah, gabapentin and I did not get along. Gabapentin made the man behind the curtain go from being about 200 pounds to being almost 300 pounds. That was fun. Not. No, I was a victim of post-tail hook and and the downsizing that Clinton did in the late 90s. I was assaulted while on active duty, reported it to my command. And, they decided that they were going to diagnose me with a personality disorder and kick me out, saying that my medical care was going to cost the Navy too much. Tailhook refers to... Hold on. I want to search this one so I can give the exact information. Because unlike some people, I am very anal about making sure I am not spreading disinformation. Okay, so the tailhook scandal was a military scandal in which United States Navy and Marine Corps aviation officers were alleged to have assaulted up to 83 women and 7 men, or otherwise engaged in improper and indecent conduct at the Las Vegas Hilton in Las Vegas, Nevada. The events took place at the 35th Annual Tailhook Association Symposium from September 5 to 8, 1991. I joined the military September 19th of 1995. Oh, I'm so not a victim. I'm a fucking survivor and thriver. Show that so I can address it, please. Thanks, Sax Max. So, what information am I giving that is Incorrect. Please tell me. Yes, I joined after Tailhook. There were multiple reasons why I went into the military after I graduated high school. But I don't regret it. That particular incident that got me discharged sucked, but hey. Do I think women should be deployed with men? As long as men can be, taught from a young age to be respectful, yes. No, I'm not a victim of Tailhook. No, I'm a victim of the post-Tailhook Navy, though. Trying to figure out who Kiwi is referring to as sir. And I gotta quit looking over there. I might as well just look at you through the fucking camera. Yes, they make me happy, Bean. You missed Fuzzbutt sitting up on the desk with me for a while. And then Took Monster was laying on my chair. So post Tailhook, instead of doing, the right thing, and when a woman reports an assault, going after the other party who did the assault, they decided to start diagnosing women who reported their assaults with personality disorders that were not conducive to military service. I've known too fucking many men at the VA who were some of the most disrespectful pieces of shit. Gee, the guy who is the reason I left the American Legion here just posted a really tone deaf and disrespectful post to one of the local Facebook groups too. And he is genuinely one of the least respectful people I have ever known. And he retired from the Army at 30 years and the state police at like 25. So, no, I did not join. I didn't know about it when I joined. At least not details. But that is true too. And I'm not saying I'm a victim. I am saying I survived the shit. It is what happened that caused me to be discharged. Not a victim. Shit happens. Life goes on. Whatever. Hell, the shit my mother did to me was worse. Nope. Do I think women should be in combat? If they could prove themselves fit, yes. Tom from MySpace, oh my god. Yeah. I did have a decent MySpace page, and MySpace is half the reason I got as good at HTML coding as I did. Between that and Bloop, I was good. Ow. Nope. Oh, well, fuck. That is true, Sax Max. That is very true. Just because women are discriminated against doesn't mean... We fought for the right to be in combat positions. Daniela was one of the first women in a combat position. Daniela being Daniela Messianic Young. She is known online as Knitting Cult Lady. I am human. But my kids call me Mom. So, hey. There we go. I'm assuming they're referring to the love sign that is not a flag, but okay. Thank you. I'm debating whether we need to move the Witchling shirt. I'm nope, not gonna argue with Kat. Nope, I know better. Kat is my cousin, Sax Max, so yeah, trust me. She's right. Did I meet a lot of men I wanted to date? When I was on active duty, hell no. I wanted to date like 3. Married 2 of them. That was my mistake. How long did I serve? 10 months. I joined September 19th and I was discharged July 16th. The only reason I remember my discharge date is it was the day after fucking payday. That's true, Jeff. I forget that that's there. That has my oath of enlistment. It is fucking stir. Strawberry watermelon stir. It's water. Y'all bitch if I drink the damn Dr. Pepper. Y'all bitch if I drink the flavored water. Fine, I'll go back to drinking my Dr. Pepper. Fuck it. Not gonna argue that. But it really is stir. Actually, I made that bottle of water on stream yesterday. See, Kat, we have gotten away from high fructose corn syrup here because Spawn has a sensitivity to it, and it sets off the IED. No, well, yeah. I did go back to drinking some of it. Yeah. Fine. That just makes it look like I was dehydrated. That's even worse. Ah, shit! Scheist! Mother Frogger. Son of a seagull and biscuit. Goddamn motherfucking son of a bitch. Where the hell did the goddamn thing go? C'est la vie. I'm not shaking the bottle up, I guess. Oh, Bean, don't. Don't. I don't do Powerade, but that is true. That's true. I can't do Powerade. I will drink Gatorade, though. My favorite flavor of Gatorade is orange. So, yeah. All right. Get better friends if they don't. Yeah. Let's see. How do I come out as gay to my friends at school? I'm scared that they won't accept me. Well, yeah. Sax Max has it. Yeah. I used to feed the oldest one Gatorade because he was chronically dehydrated, and that was what the doctor told me to do. Until he started screaming he wanted more Raid as we were cruising through the grocery store. That was fun. That's what I'm thinking. Ooh. I was never a strawberry milk fan, but yes. Nesquik is awesome. Hey, SK. Yeah, I probably will. Did you ever meet people that actually call Gatorade by the flavor instead of the color? I know a couple. Couple of my kids do. Yeah. Yeah, you call it lemon lime, but the kids and I tend to call it by the color. Orange or blue or red, because red Gatorade is definitely red Gatorade, not fruit punch. Crocodile help. Dude, do you know how it got named Gatorade? It was originally created for the Florida, is it Florida State? That's the Gators? Yeah, it was originally created for the Florida State football team, the Gators, and they dubbed it Gatorade, and somehow it went from there and became a national thing. Drizzle of Hershey. Oh, yummy. That sounds good, Sax Max. There you go. Beans got it. Not only is that fucking rude, you could make them very fucking sick. Oh my God. I hope somebody... Yeah, I think it is. It's the Florida Gators. I'm not sure which college that is.
Hasta la vista, baby.
I need to breathe, calm down, because I really want to scream right now. Pork is one of those meats that if you do not eat it regularly, it will make you sick as fuck. That is just as bad as when someone comes in and orders a diet soda, you giving them the regular version of that soda because they're skinny, they don't need diet. Never mind the fact that half the reason people order diet is they're fucking diabetic. And if you give them full sugar soda, you're gonna, yes. There are some, As someone with food allergies, that can make me very, very, very ill to the point I carry an EpiPen, you don't do that. Oh, honey, if swearing bothers you, this is not the channel for you. I swear like the sailor I once was. Thank you, SK. Yeah. Yup, I do. Bean! Bean. I love you, kid. Thank you, SK. Hey, SK. Ahimsa. 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 Ahimsa is my friend today. Yeah. I don't look good in orange. Okay. What's up? Your mouth is disgusting. You can get your point across without that filthy mouth. Go fuck yourself, dude. That is true, Bryce. No, actually, I do know a couple of people who look really amazing in orange. I made it to my A school. I got put out just before heading to my ship in Yokosuka. I was supposed to be the second woman assigned to that ship. Thank you, Fishy. All I can think is, Michael? Thank you, Bean. Kind of an interesting name there. Oh, dear Lord. Apparently. Hey, Sleep Debt. Almost 50. Not quite. And I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 piercings. Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 piercings. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, 9 piercings. I had to count 4 times. And then we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 tattoos. Yeah, that's a common phrase in my house, Christoph. Hey, Susie. Well, we do call him the fascist Cheeto here for a reason. Some of these usernames are kind of entertaining. Hey, James, what's up? Thank you, Susie. They came from Zenny. I am nearsighted as fuck. Hey, welcome back, Bowman. That is true, too, Cat. Do what, huh? Oh, yeah. Hey, thanks, Sleep Debt. I have a German Shepherd. He gets that look on his face when he comes out of the bathtub, too. It's great. Oh. And he's not in here to bug. Oh, there he is. Hold on. Hey, you. Come here. I know you're sleeping. Come here. Come here. Oh, come say hi to your adoring fans. Bean wants to say hi. You want to come say hi to Bean? Nope. Damn. He won't even come say hi to Bean. He's snoring. I'm going to assume it's a William. Strawberry Dr. Pepper rocks. That would... Oh, shit. Where'd they go? I have moved my strawberries. Although the blackberry... Mix the blackberry and the cream soda, and oh my god, is it yummy? I tell you what. But I have a husky. I have the little guy that Bean used as a sticker. I have a Pitbull Malamute who is the dorkiest dumb blonde. Love her. Oh, it's Lisa Frank. I absolutely love Lisa Frank. So I have, the blanket. Yeah, pupper. It's such a snuggle puppy. Dude, what is the age limit on piercings? Just out of curiosity. Because that's not, well, we also have this one. We have this one, this, and this. That's, Kat, you're not wrong. I have never bothered to ask what her actual name is because I didn't want to dox her on stream. You got a point there, Max. Sax Max. I love your name, by the way. I think it does still say Scene Bean. Let's see if I'm not supposed to get anything pierced after 75. I got 25 years. My munchkin, I got ears pierced at a year old, and I don't remember why. It had something to do, like, similar to mine. I was supposed to get a pair of diamond earrings, and so my incubator got my ears pierced. And then the boys got theirs pierced, the oldest at 13 and the youngest at 20. There are some of the people who are regulars in here whose names I know, such as Moth the Therian is Bean. They used to be Scene Bean. Catherine 1996 is my cousin, so of course I know her name. And then Man Behind the Curtain is Technomancer. I try really hard not to use his name. Trust me, it gets hard at times. What is a husky furry? No. No. Oh. My puppy over my shoulder. You and those eyes. That is true. I still love the fact that, when Spawn realized it was you and Amy chit-chatting with us on video chat, he's like, oh, okay, it's family, I'll just walk in. They never stopped doing lobotomies, actually. Your screen name used to be Scene Bean, so that's what we've called you, and that's what I remember. Do I think the Navy has the best uniforms? No. That's true. Star Paws was better. As far as, the best uniforms, honestly, I think the Marines have that one. I love the Marine dress blues with the blood stripe and everything. Yes, the Marines have it hands down. Their women's uniforms are even really awesome. See, nice cat. The Army has dress blues, yes, but I don't like the Army Class A's though. They've never done it for me. The Marines are awesome. I love their women's uniforms. See, the Navy's women's dress blues, though, oh God, I loved my dress blues. They were so comfortable, so nice. But our dress whites, ugh. We had the fucking Cracker Jacks. They look just like the guys. At least our blues, we had the blazer. Never made me comfortable. What is the best era of uniforms? Oof. Let me think. I think the best era for the Navy's uniforms was World War II. I like my grandpa's uniform. Grandmother's was pretty nice looking too. Yeah, exactly. They look funny. And and the CNT is certified Navy twill is just plastic. I know. I melted a fucking uniform shirt once. That was entertaining. Never said the military was about fashion. I'm just saying what was comfortable. Hi. That nose is going to get you in trouble, little boy. Plop. It's a sergeant. So, are we supposed to just not exist anymore? Because, I'm sorry. Anytime I see a woman who's pregnant, I know she's been fucked. I don't think about it most of the time, though. But it's rather obvious that it's happened. And if people have so much issue with the rest of society being exposed to us queers, then we need to start complaining about, pregnant people. Because I'm sorry, it is not taboo. It is perfectly natural. Just saying. Uh-oh. The digicamo is ugly. Some is homosexuality. You have homosexual dolphins. The book Tango Makes Three is actually a true story. There are gay monkeys in the wild, so it's just as natural as anything else. Pregnancy is normal. Pregnancy is horrific for some people. Mine almost killed me twice. Wait. Those are the living pregnancies. Forgot about the ectopic that almost killed me too. Thank you, Bean. Okay, so we're humans, which means life is good. Actually, we technically are primates, so no different than monkeys. That too. Bean, would you like us to call you something else? Because you said you don't like beans, so. Human pregnancies are more dangerous than other animals. Yes, they can be. That's kind of cool, cat. Okay, that works, hon. Wait. Are you saying you're not a primate? I seriously want to know if they say they're not a primate. Because they are Homo sapien. Sapien is primate. You're a cat, so hey. So, being queer has nothing to do with the genitals. That is a very good use of Luna's picture there. 101% you are not a Are you a human being, my friend? Are you a human being? Because if you are a human being, then scientific proof is you are a primate. Frank has it right there. Frank is absolutely correct. Has our education system gotten that bad? Sapien. Sapien. Thank you, Kat. I love you. My brain is going to implode. Only half. My mind is blown right now, Nikki. Somebody is swearing up and down, left, right, and sideways that human beings are not animals. Never mind the fact that we are Homo sapiens, which is a type of animal. I am so not racist. Thank you, Dakota. No, not racist. Never been racist. I hate people for who they are, not things that they can't change about themselves. I said human beings are Homo sapiens, which means we are monkeys / apes. We are the same genus as apes. No. Yeah. All humans are apes. Because we are Homo sapien. Believe we're Homo sapiens sapien, if memory serves. Haven't looked it up in a while, but... Thank you, Kat. I love you. Thank you. Whoops. Uh-oh. No. Bot got SK. What was SK saying that the bot caught? Oh. Okay. Yep, SK. Don't hit quite so many in the same sentence or in the same line. Straight people do it all the damn time by getting pregnant. Although queer people get pregnant too, so what the fuck? I'm living proof. What the fuck, child? Thank you, SK. SK the fishy. Oh shit. Fishy. Sigma 1997 is also a silent king, and we have dubbed him SK. I'll just... It is just hating you tonight, King. Go to school, Bean. We'll see you when you get home tonight. We'll be streaming at our normal time later. I know. We have SK the fishy. Okay, he turned it off. You should be okay again. We are technically apes. So, before my grandfather went and decided to become an Episcopal priest, he was a scientist. Yeah. We are great apes and animals. Grape ape, grape ape. It truly is. I mean, I actually learned science. I went beyond just high school biology. I learned a little bit more than that. Grape Ape was awesome. Isn't that a strain of cannabis that we've had? I thought so. Yep. You are not a human. Kaiju. You are fish. Sweet. You're a fish. Hey, CJ. I am a mom of 3. I have my oldest and youngest. Youngest, okay, are both boys. Youngest is gender fluid and pan. My oldest is cis. Nope. Yep. Cis and thinks he might be bi. Hasn't decided like mom whether he's bi or pan. My middle is non-binary. So got that. I'm bi pan somewhere in that area. Yeah. And I am such a mama bear for my kids. Kat here is my cousin. Pretty much, Kat. And how you describe it. And honestly, I love the colors of the bi flag better than the pan flag. And I'm going to own that one. Although I do have a pan flag running around in here because I think I bought it for the spawn and never gave it to him. I have a couple of trans flags, though. 3. Please put that into the chat because I'm not going to be able to say it with a straight face. I have 3 kids, 22, 24, 27. The 27-year-old is at work for another 20 minutes. Might pop in when he gets off work. I am older than I look. I am aware of this. But I have 3 biological kids, 3 that call me mom that I did not birth. And yeah, have grandkids. I have 6 grandkids now. Holy shit. 48. I had to think about it again. Wow. Just turned 48 Saturday. So, definitely having an entertaining start to my 49th year. So I hear you're 49. I think that was 39. It was 39. I'm actually kind of excited by the fact that I am rapidly approaching 50. Terrified of it at the same time, but really excited because there is so much to do. I know that scares me. You're going to bring a stick of butter to school because you can. Totally sounds like something I would have done. Thank you, Raven. Another Raven. Just a heads up, Raven, if you are in here any other time, we have the Raven Wizard, who is Finnish. And then we have the other Raven, who is here in Seattle with us. 48, got a 27, 25, 22, 21, and 15. Oh my God, you're all girls. Whoo boy. Yeah. My youngest is 22. And I have endo. So that has made life entertaining. We're pretty sure it popped up between 2 and 3. I had an ectopic pregnancy rupture on Halloween. Let me tell you, that was fun. Yep, that was fun. And then I conceived the spawn at Christmas. Yes, Hormone Central. Yeah, my middle AFAB. So yeah, we went through that. We also are all a little neurospicy. We are all spicy. I see that. And yeah. All neurospicy. We're all very passionate about very different things. The one thing that the kids kind of share is they all enjoy playing D&D. The boys are both DMs. Really good at it, too. Oh, dear Lord. Yep. She couldn't get any more stereotypical. Yep. Yeah, we managed to avoid the Turner's type, but we have asthma that runs rampant in our family. Hi. My boys got it from me. The Neurospice definitely came from my side, and my oldest two definitely got it from their father. Not sure about the youngest. Haven't really talked to him or his bio dad about it, or found out if his sister is. Asthma is evil. Although, dudes, I acquired this really, really, really cool thing because I kept losing my inhalers in my purse. Look at this, look at this, look at this, look at this. Ah, dunk. It was like $2. It's leather, or at least leather-ish. And it clips to my bag. Ha! I absolutely love it. And I have one for both inhalers. And the cap for that inhaler keeps jumping. It's kamikaze. There it is. Found it. Natty, you want to come say hi? Bean already left for school. Oh, of course you do now. Fucker. All right, come say hi to Cat. Temu, actually. I think you can find them on Amazon, though, too. Come here. Sweet. Come here. Come here. Yip, yip. There we go. It's the baby. Is it too late to say you're a femboy? Nope. Cool. We are so happy for you, Fishy. Aren't we? Are we happy? I thought so. This is Took Monster. He's the baby of the family. Hi. He also has his own fans. Don't you? Cat is one of them. Oh, baby. Hi. Hi. You're a good boy. You're such a good boy. You are such a good boy. Yes, you are. I love you. I love you. What are you doing? You're smacking the mic around. I know. You'll get to come medium. And get hugs. And scritches. And get the kisses from the Tooker Monster. Ouch! Okay, dude. You're getting a little too enthusiastic. Oh, shit. That's okay. That's okay, honey. You'll get up here. Oh, Rotties are so adorable. Rotties and Pitties. Oh, our girl. So he's German Shepherd Malamute. And considering he's from Alaska, I think there's a little more there too. And then our girl, Luna, she is half pit bull, half Malamute. And she's just the most chicken shit. She is scared of her own shadow at times. She makes you think she's all big and tough, but she's not. I absolutely love her, though. I know. Oh, yeah, I can understand why you're looking for new work. Yeah, but the fact that the job you're doing now, you're working on West Coast time, so you're already on our time, in our time zone. And so when you move out here, you won't have quite the problem. We have one furry overlord. I mean, cat. And I don't mean the cat that's in the chat. And I totally did not think about the fact that was going to rhyme. I'm a poet and I don't know it. Dogs are dogs, dude. They will hump anything. I mean, come on. I'm pretty sure Sarge is queer. Oh, well, that sucks. Hey, Kiwi. Took her being a Dorcas. And the fuzzy butts. Dude, Sarge. Okay, so Sarge is the little one there. And when Luna and Took, the two big dogs, are playing, he tries to hump Took. And I don't know if Took just doesn't care or doesn't notice it or what, but it is the funniest thing. We tend to joke that it's WWE SmackDown Pet Edition here. And we're kind of coming up on that here shortly, too. Because it's about that time. Excuse me. It is. I gotta find the lid for my damn water bottle now. Are you scratching your ear again? Nope. He's just snorfling at me. Yes. I see you dropped all the pets. They're very cute. I love my furry children. They're the best. Oh, hey, Kat, did you hear I got to meet Esme the other night? Esme's such a cutie. Yeah, I got those. Me and my coffee cup. I gotta wash my poor coffee cup. I've been using the foam. It's a dorkfish. I love that dorkfish. But life is good overall. I have my home. I have my Pepto. Yes, Esme. Such a cute kitty. He's a floof. Thank you, Fishy. That is our dorkfish. When I do something stupid, I will say I'm a dorkfish because I used to listen to Bill Engvall all the time, and he has his whole bit about the dorkfish, and it stuck. And so one of our regulars in my daily streams came up with the dorkfish there, and the man behind the curtain turned it into a sticker thingamajigger. What's up, Kiwi? Kiwi, are you from Oz? I'm curious. It's an emoji, thank you. So what's your question? I am so damn thirsty. Yes, at this point it is. So I'm a disabled veteran, so I have my VA pension, and I am seriously socially deprived. So we just kind of started doing this. And this became basically my job at this point, and I am very much enjoying what I do. I get to interact with some really awesome people, such as Bean, who was here earlier. I love the Bean. And yeah. Kina, from the same time zone. Which time zone? I'm thinking you're referring to Pacific, but I'm not positive. I am in Seattle area. I'm about a half hour out. I enjoy being this close to Seattle. My hometown here, we have the beautiful scenery and the greenness and all of that wonderful stuff. And it's a smallish town. But we're close enough to Seattle that if I decide, hey, I want to go have Seattle nightlife, we can do that. I use the VA in Seattle. Oh, I spent the better part of 10 years in San Diego, and the man behind the curtains tribe is a Northern California tribe. Okay. California is cool. I love it. I want to go back and visit. I do not ever want to live in California again. But if it's the choice between Northern California and the southern part of Oregon, yeah, I'll take California. Because it's like, once you get south of Eugene, seriously, once you get south of Eugene, it's like Redneck Central. And then once you cross over into California, it's a little better. Well, no, maybe Eugene to Medford. Once you get past Douglas County, maybe it is just Douglas County. I don't know. California's awesome. I call Woodburn my hometown. Oh, yes. Biscuits, eggs, and cheese. Ha ha ha. Yes. That would almost be Took going after his ear. Biscuits, eggs, and cheese. Yes. Oh. So you want a biscuit, an egg McMuffin? Or a biscuit, egg, and cheese biscuit? Sausage, egg, biscuit from Mickey D's. That is the only thing I will eat at McDonald's. Just saying. Biscuits and gravy. Oh, dear God, yes. So we went gluten-free for about 10 years. I just recently stopped eating gluten-free. And that is a meal that I am dying for one of my kids to take me out to eat so I can get it. Uh-oh. He heard you. Yep. Okay. I got it. Yep, we're good. I got this. I can handle it. Biscuits and gravy, though, that is an awesome meal. Oh. You know. Nice. Country, 80s and 90s country is my go-to for karaoke. So the funny thing about the fact that I do not like McDonald's food is I have the McDonald's logo tattooed on my ankle. Because my kids, when they were born, were MCD, last initial S. Oh, God. Seminole Wind or Swangen. My mother hated that song because of the way he pronounced that word. It was just so bad. And it's still one of my favorite songs. I love it. I love being here in Seattle, though. I never... Yep. Oh, go get some sleep, fishy. Yeah, it is 1:45 for us. Because you were just saying you're down south. Oh, nice. There was this guy at the bar that I used to hang out in San Diego. I would go for karaoke and line dancing. He looked and sounded like Alan Jackson. Trippiest thing, but it was great. I am frustrated with myself. Martina McBride's song, Broken Wing, used to be my go-to song, but I jacked my voice up the last time I started smoking, and so I don't have the range to hit those notes anymore, so I'm pissed. And then I realized, but hey, she may be the higher pitch, but Cher's voice is right in my register now. I can do great singing Cher. So that's what I've been doing lately. Seattle is very cool. I love Seattle. Seattle Pride is so awesome. I have a blast every time I go, as long as I don't overheat. Potts is a bitch, let me tell ya. Aw, will you matters? Somebody's pouting in the bedroom doorway. Yeah, well, yeah. You gotta get up here. Are your feet webbed yet, cat? You might want to get some flippers before you move up here. It tends to be a bit wet. Draco or Mac 10? Not sure what you're referring to. But that's okay too. Oh. Okay. No. Well, no. We'll do it. Hey, we've been here for 2 hours and 15 minutes. I'm pretty impressed. Well, I know Draco we can look at, could be a lot of things. I'll try the Mac 10 first. Dum, 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 dum. Ah, no. I do not like those. I firmly believe that your everyday citizen does not need to have a weapon of war. Go to bed, cat. Sweet dreams, my friend. See, my spawn left Nintendo before he was able to buy me a Switch 2 with his employee discount. I has a sad. Otherwise, from what he said, they're pretty awesome, though. I have my Switch. I'm not sure where my Switch is at the moment, but I have my Switch. My teeth feel funny again. So what games do you like on your Switch 2? I think the one thing I really loved about my Switch is I had every Nintendo game. I could sit and play Super Mario Brothers on my Switch. It was so much fun. Or Tetris. Tetris is dangerous. I can get hooked and sucked into Tetris like nobody's business. I start playing. I'm like, okay, I got 10 minutes. I can play some Tetris. 4 hours later... Although Plants vs. Zombies was worse. Yeah, N64 games. My ex-mother-in-law actually gave her son and I a Nintendo 64 as a wedding gift. We were 20 when we got married. I think he might have, yeah, he... Okay, so I turned 20 on the honeymoon. Turned 21 right after the oldest was born. So yeah, he was 21 when we got married. No, 20 when we got married. Yeah. Fuck if I know anymore. It's been almost 30 years. God. What's the matter, baby boy? Hi, tiny terrorist. Thank you, Raven. Oh, but you know... Yep, definitely starting to get late. My brain's starting to slow down on me. Oh, the new Unsolved Mysteries or the old Unsolved Mysteries with what's his name? I could see his face. Robert? Maybe? Shit. Hey. Who used to be the host of Unsolved Mysteries? Oh, damn. Robert Stack. Thank you. Yes. Yeah, I loved that show, and he just seemed like cool and mysterious and creepy all at the same time. I mean, they put him in the damn trench coat. We're going to wrap up here soon because I need sleep myself. Whoops. Yes, it was. There, Misha Collins. There we go. So, yes, his voice is... I love his voice. So, train of thought here was Robert Stack, trench coat, Misha Collins, trench coat. All right. So, for those of you who don't know who Misha Collins is, he was on Supernatural. He played the angel Castile. And, the one thing he took home from the set was Cass's trench coat. I thought it was pretty cool. Totally not surprised by that one, though. Oh, I forgot to do burb. Ooh. Yeah. There we go. Ha. You okay? Did you stand up too fast or turn around too fast? Or do both? The man behind the curtain is having issues with POTS. So... I'm just checking in with him, making sure he's still okay. And you're not wearing your watch, so you don't know what your heart rate is. Can you grab your pulse oximeter and check your heart rate, please? Well, that sucks, big fat hairy donkey balls. All right. Okay. All right, my lovelies. Normally I would say my witchlings, but y'all are new here. He just startled the fuck out of me. Yeah. No, not everybody's new. We got some regulars, and we do have some new witchlings here, which I'm quite happy about. Thank you guys very much for the subs. Y'all are the absolute best. But we have been here for 2 hours and 20 minutes. Oh, sweet. So, follow us on all of the socials. The link tree will show up at some point here. Follow us on all the socials. If you join the Patreon, the Buy Me a Coffee, or you become a member of the channel here, you get access to the Discord, where the man behind the curtain and I tend to sit in one of the voice chats all day because, well, he's sitting out at his computer, I'm sitting in here at my computer, and the dogs tend to go batshit crazy if we yell at each other around the house, so it's just easier to do it this way. So follow us, come join us. We are a pretty cool bunch. Merry met, merry part, merry we meet again. Namaste, my witchlings. Let's go out there and spread love, spread joy, and spread kindness. There is enough darkness and hate out there, as we have seen tonight. Let's all try to be beacons of light and hope for their stumbling in the dark. Make sure you tell your loved ones, human, scaly, furry, or feathered, that they mean the absolute world to you. We do not know how long we have with them, and that phone call sucks. Trust me. And if you take one thing and one thing only away from everything that I do here on this channel, please let it be that you always remember you are loved, you are wanted, you are needed, and you are here for a reason, even if you don't know what that reason is yet. It took me until I was 45 to figure my purpose out. I will see you all soon. Have a fantabulous rest of your day or night wherever you are. I love you guys to bits. Namaste, witchlings.